Shark tourism, like we do at Guadalupe Island, has been the subject of controversial discussions ever since it started. Divemaster Martin shares with us his thoughts on the topic and why he thinks it is important to do it properly. Are great whites an endangered species? Martin believes that at least in Guadalupe, their numbers are thriving.
Is the great white shark endangered species? What we see is every year in Guadalupe Island, we see more sharks, more new sharks. We are able to ID some of them. They come back every year. They are doing it quite okay. They are probably a vulnerable species, yes, but we don't think that they are on risk of extinction for the moment. The balance of the ocean depends not only on sharks, but on all the kind of species that we have in the ocean. The apex predator, as the great white shark, they are on the top of the food chain. If something happened to these sharks, and all kind of sharks, that's gonna have an effect on the rest of the food chain. A female white shark takes around 35 years to sexual maturity, and a male close to 25 years of sexual maturity. Yes. So if we have that in our mind, yes, and also if we have in our mind that a female might have 2 to 10 baby sharks, yes, every 2 or 3 years, yes, that brings us a very slow increase of white shark population, yes. So we need to keep these great white sharks alive until they are between 25 to 35 years to have new population of great white sharks. Now, what do we do here in this diving operation in Guadalupe? The main purpose of this is change people mind about sharks, about all kinds of sharks, especially the great white sharks. After we see this kind of prehistoric animal, majestic animal underwater, we find out that it's an incredible species, and we are in the ocean that they have been here for millions of years before a human. We are trained on how we have to proceed on the back deck with the cages, with the wrangling. Every time the park rules are changing, we try to adapt to that. We try to keep lines, wrangling lines, as far as we can from the cages. The main purpose of this is not damaging the shark, it's educating people that are coming here. Every wrangler here in the platform have their training, have their skills on how to wrangle. So the main idea, it's not that we are feeding the sharks, we're just luring them. Now the cages have been modified. They now have smaller spaces. That way we try to avoid damages or hurting sharks when they get really close to the cages.
So the numbers are indicating a healthy great white population at Isla Guadalupe. Good to know. But also good to know is that we, as shark tourism operators, are positively contributing to it.